Hola, profesores! Hello, teachers, and welcome to my Teach and Learn Spanish Academy podcast. I'm Teresa, and today we're going to dive into a festive and fun, age-appropriate way to teach your students about Cinco de Mayo, which is just around the corner. This activity is perfect for preschool through third grade, and you do not need to speak Spanish to teach it. So, if you've ever felt unsure about how to bring Spanish culture into your classroom, especially around Cinco de Mayo, don't worry. This one's as easy as uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's start with what Cinco de Mayo is all about. First of all, it's not Mexicans' Independence Day, and many people get that mixed up for good reason. Instead, Cinco de Mayo celebrates the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862, when the Mexican army defeated the French, even though the Mexicans were outnumbered and outarmed, and they didn't have the uniforms or anything that the French did, yet they won the Battle of Puebla. So it's really a symbol of resilience and pride. In Mexico, it's mainly celebrated in the town of Puebla with parades and ceremonies. But here in the United States, Cinco de Mayo has grown into a larger celebration of Mexican culture with music and dancing, food, family, and fun. I'm going to share with you now a fun and easy classroom activity that helps your students learn about Cinco de Mayo in a hands-on and special way. And this activity is from my Teach and Learn Spanish in May lesson book. And no need to know Spanish in order to use my lesson plans. They are prepared for teachers with no Spanish background all the way through native Spanish speakers. Now let's take a look at the visuals I created. The visuals are great for bulletin boards, circle time, or as part of a Spanish cultural center, for example. This is a mariachi band, traditional Mexican music with guitars, trumpets, and violins. Notice that there's a spot on all of the visuals for students to match the flashcard. On this one, for example, they want to match the word mariachi. And don't worry, because all of the flashcards are provided for you in both English and Spanish. And who doesn't love a piñata? A colorful tradition filled with candy and fun. Kids can match the piñata card right here. Parades are a great part of the celebration, and here's where the parade or desfile flashcard will go. Costumes and traditional Mexican dancing bring so much color and energy. Another perfect match and learn opportunity right here with this visual. And let's not forget about the food, tacos, guacamole, and more. Your students will match the Mexican food cards right here, here, and here. And here are all the flashcards that come included. This activity is super interactive, very simple to prep, and perfect for all ages. Your students will love matching the cards, learning new vocabulary, and discovering the beauty of the Mexican culture. And now for a quick calendar lesson. I'm going to change my background to represent this calendar. And here's the calendar of the month of May, or Mayo in Spanish. And here's something cool. Spanish calendars start with Monday, lunes, not Sunday, like calendars in English. And the weekend, el fin de semana, is truly the end of the week in Spanish calendars. Here we have Saturday and Sunday, sábado, domingo. Also, notice that days of the week in Spanish are not capitalized unless they're the first word in a sentence. It's kind of a neat language difference and a great teaching moment to bring the calendar into your lesson. Now, you can use this calendar to practice counting in Spanish. You can find and circle el Cinco de Mayo, which is up above, and you can talk about cultural events happening that week. And as you're teaching this lesson, let's not forget about families. I've prepared a ready-to-send home newsletter that you can give to parents. It lets them know that you talked about and taught Cinco de Mayo in class, and it encourages parents to check out a local Cinco de Mayo event in their community. And I suggest that you do too. It's a wonderful way for families to connect, learn, and experience the Mexican culture together. So if you would like access to just these visuals, flashcards, and the Spanish calendar, the parent newsletter, Just click on the link near where you're watching this podcast/video show, and you can have all of this for free. However, if you would like my entire Teach and Learn Spanish in May lesson book, which comes with 14 activities, downloadable visuals and flashcards, step-by-step lesson activities to carry out, audio files and music, then you want to go to the shop button on my website. So I hope I've helped motivate you to make Cinco de Mayo a big, beautiful celebration in your classroom this year. Whether you speak Spanish or not, I am here to help you each step of the way. Thank you so much for watching. And es tan fácil como 1, 2, 3, which means it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to carry out any activity that I create. Hasta luego, amigos. See you later, friends.